Hello and welcome to Veterans Medals Workshop. I'm your host, Frank Foster, and today I have something very interesting and unique to show you because I have never before seen a display case with 14 different United States astronaut wings in it. It starts off at the very top with, well, not astronaut wings, but there was a first Army aviator wings issued over 120 years ago. And then there's the Navy, Marine, and Coast Guard astronaut wings, the Army astronaut wings, the Air Force astronaut wings for pilots, the Air Force astronaut wings for navigators, and the Air Force astronaut wings for flight surgeons, as well as, well, here is a half a dozen of the famous NASA astronaut medals that have been awarded. And so we'll take a look at this in a little more detail. Come on, I think you'll enjoy it. I've never seen it grouped before.
I guess what intrigued me was I'd never seen a display like this before with 14 different astronaut wings for each one of his services, and to include the original military aviator's badge as well as 6 of the National Aeronautical and Space Administration medals. It's unique that the display has the first military aviator's badge issued by the United States over 120 years ago, and it was 24-karat solid gold. The naval astronaut insignias are issued in a single degree to naval aviators and flight officers from the United States Navy, United States Marine Corps, and the United States Coast Guard, with officers of all 3 branches receiving their designation as aviators or flight officers through the Naval Aviation Flight Training Program. All 3 branches also wear the same insignia, which consist of the Naval Aviator insignia or Naval Flight Officer insignia with a centered gold astronaut device. However, the Coast Guard only issues a Naval Aviator version of the astronaut insignia to its astronauts. You may be surprised, or you may not, that the Army astronaut badge is probably the rarest badge issued by the Army. The gold astronaut device is issued to U.S. Army aviators, flight surgeons, and aircrew members who qualify as astronauts. The astronaut device, of course, is that gold shooting star with the elliptical orbit, which is affixed over the shield of a previously awarded Army aviation badge. Army astronauts that have yet fly a mission and have not previously been awarded an aviation badge or awarded the Army aviation badge, but they do not get the astronaut badge until they've flown a mission. The reason you see 9 different U.S. Air Force astronaut wings in this display case is because the United States Air Force astronaut badge consists of a standard U.S. Air Force badge, on which is centered the astronaut device. The Air Force does not consider an astronaut to be a separate rating from its 6 established rating badges, but a qualifier to them, and may only be awarded by the Air Force Chief of Staff after the pilot or navigator or surgeon has done an operational space mission, and then he has to apply in writing to the Air Force Chief of Staff to get the rating with the astronaut device on his wings. The first astronaut medal in the display case is extremely rare. It's a National Aeronautical and Space Administration Distinguished Service Medal, and it's presented to astronauts upon completion of their 4th flight or their 2nd flight as either the commander or the payload commander. The NASA has been very conservative in awarding the Distinguished Service Medal. Next astronaut medal is, well, it's unusual looking in its shape because it has a circular laurel wreath going around the outer circumference, and on the inside there are 2 hands holding up laurel wreaths around the globe. And it's the NASA Exceptional Service Medal, and it's awarded to astronauts upon completion of their 2nd or 3rd flight. The 3rd medal in the display case is the Astronaut Outstanding Leadership Medal. It's a medal with a hand holding the flaming torch, and it is awarded upon completion of a 1st flight as an astronaut as a commander or payload commander. 4th medal with a globe inside of a delta surrounded by a laurel wreath is NASA's Exceptional Achievement Medal, and it's awarded to astronaut crew members on completion of their 2nd or 3rd flight. NASA medals that's shown in the display, or the last two, are really very rare. The one with a single hand holding a globe is NASA's Public Service Medal, where the one on the far right with two hands holding a globe is NASA's Equal Employment Opportunity Medal. And both of these are very infrequently awarded and very rare.
Thank you for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed the show on the astronaut badges. They are indeed unique, and you'll never see them, well, this many of them again, anywhere in the world. And that's what we try to do here on Veterans Medals Workshop, to show you things that you're just not going to see anywhere else. So, if you enjoyed us, please give us a like, even better subscribe. That's a big help, by the way. And we'll see you next time.
By the way, if you want to know more about astronaut wings, we have another video which is much more detailed called Astronaut Wings, the Rarest Wings in the World.